Hello and good morning. Danielle here. So glad to have you for Community Distance Reiki. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're watching this on the replay, know that you will have just as fun and healing a time as if you were here live. I'm here 5 times a week, same days, same times. You can learn more about that in the description below, where you can also learn about my online Reiki classes, social media, Discord, Crystal Shop, and all that other good stuff. If you are watching this on the replay, know that you are able to skip ahead to the healing part if you would like. I usually start the actual sending of Reiki at around the 40-minute mark, but until then, we have all that time to build a beautiful crystal grid together to your request. So everybody that's in the chat, go ahead and enter any healing requests that you have. They can be general, specific. You can request specific crystals or let me choose them for you. We're going to go ahead and build a beautiful crystal grid together. I'll explain each crystal as we go, and we're going to have a great time and feel so much better when we're done. So if you want to like, subscribe, and all that good YouTuber stuff, feel free to go right ahead. And let's dive right into the chat. We have such an amazing community here. Good morning, Grace. Good morning. Okay. It's good to see you both. I'm doing well, thank you. Intention is for heart healing, love, and happiness. Awesome. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and take a little walk over to our crystal grid and start building. Susan, good morning. How are you and Greg? I hope you're doing well. Cora Carr, good morning. Awesome. September 1st. Vincent, good morning. Good stuff. So let's see. Heart healing, love, happiness. Here, I might be a little loud. Let me change my levels. Okay. Heart healing. I feel like well, let's start with some rhodonite. That's what's calling out to me today. Good morning, Julia. Oh, I have something in my eye. What a way to start the day. Okay. So here is rhodonite. This is a wonderful stone for the heart, heartache, heartbreak. Also even a heart that's longing, a little bit of grief, even kind of star-crossed love, and all those other types of things, but also for lungs. And I know that Cora Carr, your mom, could use some support for the lungs a little bit. This is a stone for breakups, unrequited love, and just helping us to open our heart, especially after it's been hurt. So let's go ahead and bring that in. Good morning, heart. You felt restless after the energy session? I got you. There's things that can help with grounding energy, especially if it's giving you difficulty sleeping, are iolite and labradorite. And I know we've been working with labradorite quite a bit, so we can help with that. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Positive, safe new school year, back pain, and autoimmune. Letting go of fear, pain, loss, hurt. Rhodonite's really excellent for autoimmune. I struggle with that too. It's so tricky. It's such a, what autoimmune can do in the body is like so vast. Rhodonite is really helpful for that. Autoimmune and allergies in general. And I'll get to your back pain in a bit. Yeah, healing for Cora Carr's mom for sure. And let me just open up my other window so I can see all the requests. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. Okay, so Grace, yeah. Heart healing, love, happiness. Let's also bring in some rose quartz. We haven't done that in a while. Simple, excuse me. Sorry about that. Simple yet incredibly powerful rose quartz to help us open up our hearts and just sort of unconditionally accept love. We could absolutely use this. Let's bring some in. So rose quartz there. And you just woke up, Korakar? No worries. Greg's healing from hip surgery and manifesting the best agent, grounding for you, like we said. Okay. Labradorite can help, like I've said, ease sleep patterns, especially if it's related to like intuitive or energetic stuff. It also can help with disputes. It helps with disputes, arguments, even customer service type stuff. And I don't always mention that about Labradorite. But this is also great for really attention to detail, in addition to opening up our intuitive center and or honing our intuitive center to be a little bit more balanced with our logic, so we're not quite so open and ungrounded and then unable to enact on the information. So this can be a great stone if you are having difficulty sleeping because of intuitive stuff or just being ungrounded. So we'll bring in Labradorite. I'm also going to bring in red jasper. This is one of my favorite grounding stones in that it's so simple and it's so clear. It's a stone that not only helps us to balance the root chakra and help us feel more connected with earth in that very, very real, very open eyes looking around kind of way, but it can really help provide a sense of stability. Sometimes when we're ungrounded, and I'm not saying this is you, sometimes when we're ungrounded, it's because we kind of don't want to be in some way. It's like almost like spiritual escapism. Red jasper can really help for folks that are struggling with that. So I'm going to add in some red jasper as well. There we go. For Greg, we're going to bring in some herkimer. Another one that helps discordant energies, but it's a powerful stone of manifestation in that we're asking the universe to step in and help what we're asking for be the most aligned with ourselves and others, to have it be harmonious and also in alignment with everyone's greatest good. It's also great for metabolism, if anyone's struggling with that. I know I do. I've been in menopause since I was 34, so I can always use a little help with that. Okay, great. And for Greg, also for bones and healing. Here we go, howlite. Hair, teeth, and bones, and also an often overlooked stone to help us with difficult to process emotions like anger, resentment, and frustration. It helps with calcium absorption. It helps with joints and anything having to do with healing the bones, broken bones, or gaining bone density, which is another thing I struggle with. Again, having been in menopause since 34 and some other things too. So I always look for, this is a stone I work with often for bones. And of course I take my calcium too. And of course I do bone building exercises, weight bearing exercises too. Why not use all the things at our disposal? I hope that helps, and definitely send love and well wishes Greg's way on behalf of all of us, as always. Okay, let's see. Positive, safe new school year. Oh yeah, we did autoimmune, back pain we could help with. Let go of fear of feeling pain, hurt, loss. Definitely rhodonite. And let's see, back pain. Let's get some celestite. Definitely the howlite's going to help, especially if it's your spine, like back pain because of spine and bone stuff, but also to have to do with literally the spine as well, like very specifically the spine and the nerves, as well as adding calming. We've got Amazonite. This is also self-respect and care. This can be a really good one for starting a good new year at school. It's Amazonite. Spine, spinal nerves, even neuro stuff as the entire nervous system, as in the actual literal nerves. When we talk about luck in winnings too, if you're looking to you're taking part in a contest and you want that fortune on your side, Amazonite. But great for childcare providers, hospice providers, any kind of caregivers, as well as self-respect and even dispelling misogyny. It's been used quite a bit for that. Amazonite's a wonderful stone that does so many things, and I feel like this can help with not only your back, but also with starting off the school year. So let's go ahead and bring that in. And of course, couldn't our nurses use a little support? If you're a nurse, this will help. There we go. I hope that works, and I hope you feel better. Healing for Korokara's mother. Absolutely. Yesterday we used some green kyanite to help with the lungs, in addition to the rhodonite helping there. Green kyanite, we've had a lot of luck here using this with COVID, and long COVID is not a lot of fun. I'm going to do some more research to see what other stones might be most helpful for long COVID. I know that's kind of a newer thing to think about in terms of crystals. Definitely won't be in any of my older books, so I'll work on that. But this is green kyanite. It's wonderful for the lungs. I do struggle with kind of lung stuff and asthma, and I've used it with a lot of success for that. So let's go ahead and bring that in. Korokara, all the best to your mom. And okay, you've been eating horribly. Something to aid with that and regaining a healthy mind-body mindset. Yeah, I've been in a rut of trying to get back into my usual healthy routine. The hot weather always throws me off. I'm not cooking as much in the hot weather, so I start cutting corners, and before you know it, it's like, all right, let's get back into things. And yeah, let's see, healthier mindset. I'm going to say rutilated quartz. This is a really amazing all-purpose stone, but especially when it comes to balancing the mind and body and bringing the energy and the attention exactly where it needs to go. And sometimes like that kind of general stuff where it's like, this is what it's impacting, but generally it's this. That kind of stuff, especially balance between mind and body, rutilated quartz, I use that a lot. It's also an excellent stone for helping us to recover energy after an illness or injury or surgery, like some of us are recovering from. So yeah, rutilated quartz here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that in. Thank you, okay. Good to see you this morning. I hope you feel better. Let's see. Yeah, that'll help with the balancing the mind and body and shifting perspective there. Intentions. Support for a loving, protected, and wonderful experience this Saturday at Pagan Pride in Clark Park. Yay! Oh, I'm gonna go. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, you're gonna be volunteers. Oh, Cora, Carr, and Vincent. Wonderful. Yay, West Philly. Cool. Wonderful experience this Saturday at Pagan Pride. So let's see. Loving, protected, kind of earth energy. So many good ideas and thoughts. Let's work with some smoky quartz and black onyx, both highly protective. And black onyx, the vibe of this stone is very much like helpful for Clark Park. This whole part of West Philly was actually part of one of the largest military hospitals during the Civil War. You can look that up. It's the Satterlee Hospital was right there. And where, I live and where most of us in this part of West Philly live is part of Satterlee. In fact, the Catholic church that's right here, it was the nuns from that church that actually set that up. So it was everything from a military hospital to a POW camp. So the energy is, well, we know, we live here. But this can be very protective. It helps connect and harmonize the energies between our ancestors and ourselves. It also, like I said, highly protective. And in terms of healing generational trauma and processing that, which our neighborhood has tons of that. We could be here all day talking about that. So definitely black onyx. And smoky quartz, even more so. It's highly protective. It helps to transmute energy and bring in a sense of peace and calm, which is always good when you have a lot of folks together. It helps to move energy blocks and actually transform energy that's ready to be kind of recycled in a sense. So here is some smoky quartz. It's also used by many and has been used for even thousands of years to, it's thought to prevent things like theft. So it's protective on many levels. So this is a good thing to have around. Just feeling safe, protected, and able to be oneself, I think is a good thing to bring in that love. So let's go ahead. We'll put some on top of the rose quartz as well. Awesome. I'm so glad I get to stop by. I will see you there. Have a great time. Okay, cool. You've had menopause symptoms for years? Unakite. Excellent for all of the hormone stuff, all of the phases of life for a woman. Whether it's onset of menses, whether it's menopause, whether it's getting pregnant, giving birth, postpartum, all those things. It's also great for heart circulation, things like fibroids, even like circulation, marriage, good relationships. And here is Unakite, green and pink. It's a very gentle stone. Yeah, great for all those things. This is also helpful for metabolism in many of the same ways. So bring some of that in for us. Disconnecting energy of others. Gotcha. And I would be surprised if Jennifer Vatsa wouldn't be at Clark Park this weekend. And I know she doesn't usually do the 8 a.m. stuff like us. Let's see. Julia. Gotcha. Intentions for feeling normal again, healing the nervous system and staying calm, and strength in changing your life. Absolutely. This can be really helpful, the rutilated quartz. Staying calm and calming energy. We have a lot of that. We have the Amazonite can be really helpful. It also does help with a little bit of emotional courage too. And smoky quartz as well with transforming things. But I also feel like tourmalinated quartz is perfect for all of those. So this is one that helps to release nervous energy, patterns from childhood. Let me just, these are larger stones. My hand is only so big. Big time changes in life, but also moving energy through the heart in terms of the emotional center and the physicality of the heart. It's thought to help cardiac health. Breaking up scar tissue emotionally and physically, new jobs, fortune, luck, emotional trauma, all of those things. But this is a stone of clearing old patterns so that you can walk forward a little bit more freely and a little bit more supported, but definitely helps ground that nervous energy while you do that and just in general. This can also be a great stone in support of the energy at Clark Park this weekend. So let's go ahead and bring some of this in. There we go. There we go. So that actually has black tourmaline running through quartz. And black tourmaline helps to dissipate negative energy. When it's going through quartz, it brings that clearing through. So it breaks things up that are ready to go. Another stone that can help support that, and what Hart had mentioned about disconnecting from the energy of others. This helps, as well as Dalmatian jasper, which helps to, it's actually jasper with black tourmaline running through it. So it works really well with the tourmalinated, often called tourmalated quartz. So I'm going to grab some of that Dalmatian jasper to help clear our auric field as well. So as you can see here, the Dalmatian jasper, you can see it looks like just spots because we can't see quite through it, whereas we can with the tourmalinated quartz. So we're going to go ahead and put that around the grid, symbolically clearing the auric field. And yeah, and Julia, all the best to you. Absolutely. The smoky quartz as well as the tourmalinated quartz will help you with that. Okay, you're in menopause. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. You were fine up until you had COVID the first time. Oh, I'm so sorry. your body doesn't feel like it's been the same since. Yeah, it's actually, there's a great stone that supports what Susan was experiencing with the difficulty grounding to sleep with energy, as well as helping with weight loss if that's your goal. It's also wonderful for money managing, and who couldn't use a little more help there? But it's iolite, our good buddy iolite. I'm going to bring that in for all of us. Yeah, iolite. It's also one that helps us connect to intuition in a very grounded way. Helps us to feel safe, secure, and protected. And I just realized I'm missing a smoky quartz there. So yeah, that should help there. And let's see. Oh, congratulations, okay, on your daughter's birthday. Yep, it's the first day of the month. Get your cinnamon and salt out. Absolutely. Oh, I'm going to be in my doorway blowing some cinnamon in. There's also going to be some surprises dropping on the channel today. I have a surprise for you all, so definitely stay tuned. If you're subscribed with notifications on, you'll know exactly when it's starting to go up. Disconnecting from the energy of others. Your judgments, their judgments, protecting empaths. Yeah. Definitely red tiger eye. Red tiger eye we use often for manifesting money, especially in a hurry, but it's also highly, highly protective. It's good for everything from minor bullying and kind of little stuff all the way up to intentional negative stuff, whether it's energy side or real life stuff. So bullying, sexism, gaslighting, any intent to belittle, diminish, or kind of stop, disempower others, red tiger eye can be helpful. It definitely helps to calm that sense of that bullying nature. So when we have judgments and then we if we have a judgment that's attached to someone and we're kind of projecting our own stuff and it turns into a bullying situation, this definitely helps that, but it also helps on that internal level of not quite taking it out on someone, but feeling it in your heart. This can be helpful. And it's a very strong energy protector in general. So the protection stones, namely black onyx, red tiger eye, smoky quartz. You can learn more about those in the video I've done on stones for healing or stones for protection and energy clearing, which is up for you to watch anytime. And let's see. There we go. Oh man, your house does sound like hormone hell. I live alone. It's a quiet existence. There we go. Okay. So fantastic. So let's dive right in. So any other requests, let me know. I'm going to spend a moment selecting some stones that I think might be helpful to support all of our healing intentions this morning. And y'all will get to vote on it while I quickly explain what Reiki is for everyone else. And then we'll get right into the healing. So just give me a moment to kind of take this in. Chat amongst yourselves. right, I think I've got some selections. The first one that jumped out at me was Tiger Eye. Very harmonious with a lot of what we've got, the red tiger eye, the iolite. This here is traditional tiger eye, golden tiger eye. It helps to, it's very protective, like highly protective, but it also helps to give us a good amount of perspective, pulling us back to take a greater look at things. It can be deeply grounding and allow us to kind of hone our intention, moving in from the external noise and focusing on the tasks at hand. This can be helpful to see a bigger picture and put all the pieces together. So this is one of the studying and research stones along with Labradorite. So I feel like this can help us to ground, protect, and gain perspective. It also helps to ease a little bit of worry so that we can look at these things and really truly consider them. So we've got Tiger Eye. The second is Chevron Amethyst, and this is in alignment with a couple of the requests. So one, it's definitely excellent for any kind of tolerance and intolerance, as well as helping to hold a channel for spiritual and psychic energy. But yeah, this is great for intolerance and sort of curing that, expanding our horizons and opening our minds to others' experiences. Also great for visionary and journey work, so that includes meditation, tarot reading, scrying, any of that kind of stuff, any kind of meditation as well. And it's great for things that are degenerative, things like MS, for example. This is one that helps us to also send our intentions up to the universe so that they can be best heard. So it's a good manifesting stone as well. So Chevron Amethyst and Tiger Eye. Go ahead and place your votes in the chat, and I'm going to quickly explain what Reiki is all about. Susan, Greg has a book reading October 22nd at the Brandywine Library in Wilmington. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. Thank you. Let's see. I will take a peek at my schedule. I'm going to go ahead and explain what Reiki is all about, and I will be right back. While you're voting on which stone you would like, go ahead and hit the like if you haven't already, and I will return in just a moment. Okay, so for those of you who are new, if you're unfamiliar with what is this Reiki thing, I'm here to explain all about it to you. My name is DanielleStimpson, and I'm celebrating 14 years of teaching Usui Reiki. Usui Reiki is one of many practices in the world of working with this specific energy that is available to everyone and supports our greater good, no matter where we are in that moment. This particular practice comes from Japan in the 1920s, so it's a more modern method of working with this energy, which we see Sorry about that. Basically, we see concepts of working with this energy and methods of working with this energy dating back as far as we know of in Japan. So in Japan, the indigenous spirituality is known as Shintoism, and in this, everything has a soul. Everything is interconnected. Everyone is interconnected. The things, the animals, the people, the plants. We are individuals, yes. And there are many energies and things that flow through all of us, and many ways that we are inextricably linked from one another. One of these energies that flows through everyone and everything is spiritually guided life or soul energy, or Reiki. Usui's method is one more modern way of connecting with this energy and directing it to ourselves and others to help support optimal wellness, internal balance, spiritual connection, and really just about anything. And this energy works by doing what it already does. This energy is already flowing through you. We may not consciously be working with it, but it's certainly there. Our body, mind, and spirit are working with it all the time. So our internal and slightly external spirit is used to working with this energy. Our body, mind, and spirit are always using this energy to sort of support balance, harmony, letting go, inviting in. It will flow into the dips where we need some support. It will help to harmonize and allow us to let go where that's appropriate. And during the session, you may feel things within your physical body. You may have some emotions come up. You may come to some understandings of your mental space, your thought patterns, and how that is a part of your life, as well as spiritual guidance, intuition, and all that good stuff. However your session shows up to you is unique and perfect, and every session will hit you different, even if you watch this particular video more than once. Reason being, it supports our body, mind, and spirit where it is right now, and we're always in a slightly different place. At any point in time, you can set an intention or intentions for your healing should you want to. You don't have to. You can just go ahead and think of what it is that you want the Reiki to support and allow that thought to kind of go to the universe. During your session, you don't have to focus on anything. You don't have to keep a silent mind. You can simply take a deep breath and just be. Feel free to sit, lie down, move around, whatever helps you feel physically comfortable. You can include this time of sending energy to anything else that you're doing, whether it's stretching, journaling, creating art or music, whatever feels helpful and supportive to you. There's no wrong way to enjoy this time. You may also have some like, hey, what's going on in my mind? Am I thinking and having a racing mind? Or is this like really fruitful thought or even intuition? Whatever it is, let it play out. Take a deep breath if you're unsure about it. And if the same concepts keep coming back, maybe there's some wisdom in that for you. I will, as I'm sending, turn down the lights and turn up the music. If you want to learn more about the musician who created our music, go ahead and check out the link in the description. The lights will gently and slowly move through several different colors, and at no point in time will they flash or strobe. After 25 minutes of sending healing to you, I will come back. You'll hear my voice come back in and invite you to take a deep breath. At that time, I'll reopen the chat and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions or hear any experiences if you're wanting to share, and we'll take it from there. Know that as I'm sending, you may feel inclined to fall asleep. That sounds great. Go right ahead and sleep it out. It sounds great. And let's see, anything else I can think of? Did I leave anything out? It's early. No, so we'll go ahead and transition over to the sending. It's an honor and a pleasure to send this energy healing to all of you. Wherever you happen to be in the world and whenever you happen to be, because this Reiki energy is connecting all of us all the time, it doesn't matter where you are in relation to me in terms of miles, kilometers, or time. So just simply be open and the Reiki will meet you in the greatest, highest way. It's an honor and a pleasure to share this with you, and all the information about me, social media, Discord, online Reiki classes, all that good stuff is in the description. So we'll go ahead and see what everyone voted for, and then we will get right into the healing. So let's see what won here. Both. I want both. Awesome. Awesome. Both. I love it. It's always both, because why not? So let's go ahead and bring in some Chevron Amethyst. There we go. Fantastic. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. One of the principles that this works on is that of communal chi. The more people come together with the same or similar intention, the greater that energy is magnified and available for everyone. So simply by being here, either here live or even in the future, you're helping to support the energy simply by focusing on your own healing. So thank you for being here. Go ahead, get cozy. I'm gonna turn down the lights, turn up the music, start sending. I hope you have a beautiful session, and I will see you in 25 minutes. I invite you now to take a deep breath in and out. Slowly allow yourself to move, stretch, or bend. Gently coming back to your body. If you need to move your fingers and toes to come back, give that a shot. Thank you so much for being here. It is an honor and a pleasure to share this healing with you. You're so welcome, Grace. If you ever have oh, by the way, the chat is open if you have any questions or anything you'd like to share. If you ever kind of come out of a Reiki session feeling like you can't quite connect to the room around you and it's almost uncomfortable, you're welcome to stay in that Reiki vibe all day if you want. But if you're like, wow, I have a hard time like getting back up after and feeling in my body after, some techniques that can help are placing hands on opposite shoulders, taking a few deep breaths, and even moving or gently twisting. Placing your hands on opposite knees and doing much the same. Or even sitting or standing and brushing our legs all the way down through the feet and allowing the energy to leave out the feet. And then paying some attention to our feet as we begin to ground. Sitting straight up can also help. It actually, especially if your pelvis is in alignment with the floor and you can feel your pelvis making contact with the floor or chair that you're sitting on, that can really help. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here today. If you have any questions, let me know. This has been such a powerful grid. I think we really hit it out of the park today. Thank you everyone so much. A lot of energy shifts, yeah. Definitely doing some grounding energy might be helpful. Also feel free to like just pay special attention to your feet. If and when you're standing, go ahead and bring your feet to the floor and kind of stand up straight with the intention that you feel the grounding, you feel the ground on your feet. And if you can get outside and get close to grass or nature in any kind of way, that can be very helpful. Oh, heart. Cora Carr and Vincent enjoyed the Pagan Pride. Absolutely. I hope they do too. Oh, I'm so glad, Julia. Yeah, Reiki will meet us wherever we are. If we have to take care of something, be present elsewhere, it still helps the overall of what we're doing. The only thing I kind of am like, with Reiki is if you're like also driving a car and like it can be a little distracting, and like we don't need any more distractions when we're trying to do that. Other than that, there's, hey, being distracted and getting Reiki, as long as it's not distracting us from a critical task, it's fine. It will absolutely flow. I know when I was in the hospital with a broken leg, I was giving myself Reiki the whole time. I was really in touch with Reiki the whole time, and it was basically how I kept my sanity. I was just in so much pain. And as I was sitting there, the Reiki helped support me, and I was not in a space to like focus on the Reiki. I was more in a space to just sort of be as present as I could. It absolutely worked. Reiki meets you wherever you're at. And if that's taking care of needs, if that's getting stuff done, that's okay too. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and bring this stream to a close with a reminder that tomorrow, Friday, I'm here twice, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. I will be here Sunday at 8 p.m. Those of you who are students of mine, the new dates for Reiki shares for September are out soon, and there will definitely be some surprises getting posted on the channel today. So if you haven't hit that notification bell already, today is a great day to do just that. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. And Susan, definitely keep us posted if Greg has any other readings, especially if they're local. And if you want a connection to any local bookstores, I do have a couple. So let me know if that would be helpful for you and Greg. Okay, so everybody have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope that the new month starts off well for you, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thank you for sharing your morning with me, and bye for now.